What's up, you guys? Welcome to Seth LeRoy Hustle Adventures. I had to pull over real quick just to get this done, just to get my intro, because I forgot. I was like, oh, I'm going on to my next one. I just entered Michigan. I got about an hour and a half till my next pickup, and then I'm going back to Minnesota. So these two loads, the last vlog was 600 and this one, or 680. And this one's 600, so my wife did the calculations. We'll make 800 from these two runs getting back home. So that's good money after 2 days. Not a bad deal. Like I've been saying, these videos are to get people motivated, to get people excited, to get people out there hustling. I would say always just don't just sit and wait on the board. That's what I did my first 2 weeks. I got one to California and back and made decent money. It's $2,500, but I didn't get one on the way back because like I just would look at the boards and I couldn't find any. Don't sit on the boards like that is good, but get out there, Google stuff, get business cards, just do anything you can. But anyways, let's get going. Let's go get to our pickup and let's get back home because my son's birthday party is coming up and that's why I'm getting back home. Let's go. So here's the deal. I got there early. I got there like an hour and a half early. Got to my place that I dropped off before. I get there, the address was wrong. It was the numbers were switched, whatever. So then I noticed that this Wendy's had one by it, like had sort of similar address. So I went by the Wendy's, went in the back area, found the area finally. I go up, I'm like, oh, is this the place? I won't say their name, but anyways, they're like, yeah, the numbers are just wrong in your thing. And I'm like, oh, cool. Like, the numbers were wrong written. And I'm like, all right, cool. And then I'm like, yeah, I'm in, he's like, all right, you in a straight truck? And I was like, no, I'm in my cargo van. He's like, oh, man. Ooh. And they literally have one of those roll-up doors that are perfect for cargo vans and sprinter vans. And I know that in this industry, it's like becoming more, like companies are used to it more, but also they can get really weird. I've only had 2 weird ones before this. All the others have been just great. All right, yeah, come on, let's get this loaded. But I'm always really firm because I've literally loaded trucks. I used to be a forklifter. You know, having my CDL, I've been around docks a lot. I did local regional, so I was like unloading, loading over and over. So I know how to deal with forklifters. At first he's like, yeah, I'm not supposed to, but we could do it quick. And then I literally started peeling back and I was like, all right, I'm gonna back up. And like as I was walking out the door, he went, wait. I gotta talk to my manager. And in my head, I'm like, well, I'm sure your manager, you know, wouldn't want to just send somebody away when something's a hot load and needs to go somewhere. Like, what kind of manager would? And nope, he was like, oh yeah, we can't, you know, we're not supposed to do that. The manager said that it was, didn't give a reason. Just said we don't do that. I mean, in all aspects, it's smarter. I mean, I was a straight truck driver and I've driven 53-footers, but what I'm saying is like, why would you want to pay a bigger truck to load 1 pallet of something? Unless a driver is on the way, they're gonna charge an arm and a leg. So in the end, that's what happened. Now I'm driving back home with my first load. I made like 6 something, but I'm just pressed for time because my son's birthday party, we're taking him to a Holiday Inn, and so if it wasn't for that, I would just chill. I would wait until there was something good. But I'm going through Chicago, I'm going through Milwaukee, so I still have some good places that I could get a load on the way back. So just had to head back. Like with these vlogs, I want to post the good and the bad. This has happened, like I said, twice, but I got them to load it. This was the first time they just wouldn't, and the customer and people are going to be mad at them, so I don't know. I mean, I'll still make like 200 something if I went all the way home But if I wasn't pressed for time, I wouldn't do this. But I'm still gonna post everything. I'll keep you guys updated if I get anything, and if I don't, I'll just let you know when I get home. One more thing I forgot to bring up. Also, it didn't say on there dock truck high only. You know, it didn't say anything like straight truck only. So that's where too, it's like, so with the cancellation fee, I guess it's normally like $75, but since I had to wait there longer, seeing if I can get more. But that's another thing, you know, it shouldn't be like that. If you didn't specify or say no cargo van, no sprinter van, shouldn't happen. But like I said, I'm not sweating it, because obviously I'm annoyed. I was really mad, but, and that's why it's good that I bought this outright, saved up money for years, and finally wanted to invest in a company. So, and then too, I only need general liability, and so it's cheaper. And then I only need, and then I have the commercial driving as well, but that was like, I think $800 for the year or something. And then my insurance is like $400, so we break that down weekly, me and my wife. And so hopefully I get one on the way back. I was just gonna point that out too, so I'll keep you guys posted. Like I said, I'm gonna keep driving. I forgot to mention that. What's up, guys? We are loaded. We are loaded. And it was not ideal how everything happened. It got crazy. You know what? I'm just gonna tell you this. When that happened, I was very annoyed. I don't know if you can see me, but I gotta keep cruising. I don't have time to just park right now. Yeah, so after that one fell through, I'm on a time crunch because it's my son's birthday. I gotta be back home in time for going to the Holiday Inn. So I had to get going. I don't know if you guys can see me or not. Might as well show some traffic. So I had to get going. It was what it was. On the way back, there was a couple bites in Chicago, a couple bites here and there. I think there was like 3. And then finally this one lined up. And it's a straight shot back home. It's 6 hours back home. This one's for 600. That last one I think was for that too. And this is gonna make up for everything. So instead of just taking home 200, if I would have had to deadhead all the way home, just because I'm on a time crunch, I normally wouldn't, you know, just deadhead home. But with the holidays and my kid's birthday, it's been a little hectic doing my runs, but they've all worked out. So yeah, this made it all worth it still, and I'm happy. And take home should be about $800. And I've only been out, I only slept in my van last night. So yeah, let's just keep cruising. I'm really grateful. Like I said, you always just gotta stay level-headed, because there, you know, obviously I was pissed, but at the same time, it's like, I look at it like, well, I could perceive this as bad, or I could perceive this as, you know, whatever happens, happens. So I'll keep you guys posted once I drop this off. We're all unloaded. Now, that did not go smooth. First thing, I get my point of contact is this older gentleman. My dispatcher said he's crabby, but I've dealt with so many people at docks and stuff. To me, I'm like, ain't no big deal. You know, this ain't gonna matter. You know, I'm used to crabby people. This guy was the worst I've ever dealt with. I'm serious. And I've worked on docks since I was like 17. That's when I was like forklifting and stuff for a couple of years. Bro, ladies and gentlemen, that old man takes the fucking cake, bro. Like, I can't even express to you how crazy it was. Like, so first I call and I'm like, this is why I'm telling you guys, you gotta always stay like calm, collective, you know, because certain forklifters don't want to do anything outside of the realm of what they normally do. So instantly I call. He's my point of contact.
Head west toward 30th Street
And he
Northwest.
goes, you know what? And I'm all like, oh, I just need to know which door or where to go. He goes, door 25. And then I was like, okay, is that behind the gates? Because there's gates. There's, you know how it is when you go to an area. And then he just goes, door 25. Open your doors and be there. And hung up. And I'm like, oh, shit. I was like, okay. I was like, okay, old man, that's what we're on, bro. So, like, anyways, I'm going to try to make it a little short just to tell you guys. So then we get the one off. He's being a crab the whole time, yelling at me. Once I pulled up to door 25, he's like, park this way. And like, I'm like, okay, like I'm so chill. I know I don't indulge too much of my history, but I'm 8 years sober. I work the steps, and the principles is just living it in all our affairs. So I just usually stay chill. And that's helped me actually with jobs and just life in general. So I'm just chilling, you know. I'm like, okay, this dude's a psychopath, whatever. First one unloads decently. He has this one guy who literally told me he's never operated a forklift really in his life much, and he's doing it outside, you know, and you can tell he's nervous. The dude's being crabby to him. So anyways, then that dude gets the one off, and I just, you know, like, was like, all right, just go in here, do this, do that. And like he gets it off, he puts it up there, that dude's yelling at him while he's doing it. Then the second one's on there and he goes, you got a strap? How the hell you think you're gonna get that out? Something like that. And I was like, yeah, most places I go have straps. I'm really new to this. I've only done like, you know, I don't know how many runs I've done, but yeah, I just said I'm new to this. I've been doing it for about a month, started my own company. And he goes, I don't give a damn how long you've had your own company. If you had this van or this truck 10 years, I don't care. And I was just like, okay, I was just trying to explain to you that why I'm pretty new and I haven't bought my own strap. I did buy a lot of stuff. You know, I spent a lot on my stuff that I needed. Blankets, dolly, a lot of other things that I need. But anyways, now I gotta start driving on the road and I don't mess around with this. So I guess I'll explain a little bit more because it was interesting. But the other forklifter, he was real cool, younger, and he just kept saying, dude, I appreciate you. This is not cool. I was like, yeah, dude, what? It's all good. I was like, I've dealt with some people. I said, but he does take the cake. I've been around docks. I told the guy since 2006, 7-ish. You know, on and off in other jobs as a youngster, and I was like, this motherfucker wins, bro. He is like, and I said, and not to mention, I've been driving about, I don't know how many hours, a lot, you know, for 2 days now in a row, you know, like all day driving. And, you know, when you finally get to your destination, you're like, okay, I'm done, cool, now I can just get unloaded. And yeah, there's gonna be adversity, but the last thing you want to do is deal with like the crabbiest old man you've ever met in your life. He was like cussing up a storm, talking shit too. It was really awkward. And like I said, I'm 8 years sober, but old me would have definitely not bit my tongue. It would have been bad news for him. Like, I'm not gonna get too much into my past yet on these vlogs, but yeah, so he's lucky I'm a changed person because the way he was acting. And then like when I was helping him do the straps, and like, you know, because he was a feet below the man, like I was helping him and I'd be like, yeah, you want me to go this way because I do it different. So yeah, we're gonna stop this vlog now. Crazy day. I went to that one place, they wouldn't load me for really no reason. Then I go here, guy's a psychopath, but I'm so grateful that I got a load from here. Shout out to Joe. He's amazing. He's an amazing dispatcher. But this is Seth LeRoy Hustle Adventures. Keep hustling. Don't let people affect you. And all these haters on those sites, like I've had people reaching out to me and I'll help you. I'll talk to you about stuff. But yeah, don't let people at docks deter you or get you weird feeling. Like when I was in a straight truck, it was way different. But you know, it's whatever. There were still, you ran into douches, but it was a little more acceptable. But Most of the places I've went have been cool. But anyways, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want, and keep hustling. Don't give up.